Hey man, you've been following, if you've been following the videos at all, you've been following the drama surrounding my go-to rifle, my AR-15. I gotta point out before we go into all this, again, it's not my only rifle. I do have a Mini 30 that's my backup. But you know, I've been having some fits out of my AR-15, and I won't go over all the details because a lot of you have seen it already. But just in case there's any new viewers, I'll catch you up real quick. I have a huge emotional attachment to the AR-15. I wanted one for years. Finally started building one a little bit at a time, buying the pieces to build one. And when I got all the pieces, I took it to a local gun store and had them assemble it for me. They assembled it wrong. It wasn't working. The gas tube wasn't inserted correctly. I replaced the gas tube. Well, that catches you up. The gas tube wasn't inserted correctly. So I put a video up, and some of the men here on the channel contributed. I never should ever do this, but Gary Miller's helped a lot. A lot of guys helped a lot, but Gary Miller's sort of the one who stayed on top of it with me. We kind of figured out one of the problems, what might be wrong with the gas tube. So we shot a bunch of video clips that we were going to condense all into one of me replacing the gas tube, which, if you don't know by now, I'm not an expert. I'm not a gunsmith. I'm a guy trying to figure all this out. There's some things I was trying to show about the AR-15, how easy it is to work on, why it's a good choice for the general militiaman, that sort of stuff. So I did all these videos of me replacing the gas tube on my AR-15, which I had absolutely no idea how to do. It was not a how-to video. It was a come along and watch this video. And I actually took the gas tube off using a tomahawk, a 6-penny nail, and a 4-penny nail. I was able to get almost everything done I needed to do to remove the gas tube. It's really kind of cool. Got it all reassembled though, and it still didn't work. The first shot worked, and then after that it went back to doing what it was doing, which was short stroking. And Gary again mentioned something that I hadn't thought about, that maybe the front sight post now was loose. So we've tightened up the front sight post now, and we're gonna test it. We did a little tiny test, a 2-shot test, but now we're going to invite you along again and try to test it again, and see if I'm going to be really embarrassed. If I'm going to be whatever the guy is from Scarface with, hello to my little friend, and blasting rounds off down range, or if I'm going to be Pac-Man after he got eaten by a ghost and wah 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 wah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So here we go. We're gonna try it, and we'll see what we come up with afterwards as far about how long we're gonna talk. I may just want to drop this thing and walk away. We're using I'm using steel cased Tula ammo, Russian 5.5 grain 223. If it works with this, it'll work with everything. If it doesn't work with this, it still might work with regular 5.56, but we're gonna see. All right, here we go. You ready? Oh, it was doing so good for a second. That's failure to pick up the next round. That's sort of a mixed bag there. It's a complete change from what it was doing with that ammo before. Before, it was failing to extract that ammo. So that's a big improvement. And you saw we had the one short stroke where it didn't pick up the next round, and then in the end, it didn't lock the bolt to the rear. I'm gonna chalk that up to the ammo right now. Did I bring more ammo out with me? I think all I've got is more of this Russian on me right now. I don't know. I need to do some tests with the 5.56 now. I need to get some brass case 5.56 out here and see how it does. Let's put one more mag through this thing. I know what some of you AK guys and you 7.62 by 39 guys are saying right now. Well, my rifle will feed any cheap ammo. That's more an indictment of your rifle than mine. Sorry. Being able to shoot cheap ammo is I guess it is a virtue, but all that does is it moves the unreliability from your rifle over to the ammo. Failures to fire are failures to fire either way. But let's see what we got going on here. I'm mildly encouraged. Let's try one more magazine of this cheap stuff. Let me put this earplug back in too. Uh-oh. Well, I went ahead and got myself a double feed, so now we got trouble. So I'll clear this. I don't know, it looks like the problem's a little different than it was, so maybe we're making progress on it. Tell me what you think, man. Thanks.